Alright boys, how yous doing? So we're currently going to be ranking every Batman or Batman adjacent movie. So I figured we'd do this before we jump on to Batman Enemy Within. There's only a few I haven't seen here, but we're going to start off. So actually, what I'll do is I'll go through the rankings first. So we have, at the top we have Kevin Conroy's Batman voice, because I don't think anyone has ever really done a role like Kevin Conroy's Batman, because when I read Batman, I hear that voice. When I think about Batman, I hear that voice. It's the best. Not saying that other people haven't done good versions of it. I'm always open to different interpretations, but I think Kevin Conroy is the best in my opinion. We have Pretty Good, we have Fine, we have Not Great, and then we have Frank Miller's All-Star Batman and Robin, which is one of the worst things I have ever read in my life. So let's start us off with the Batman 66 movie. So, this has a special place mark. This is not the most accurate representation of Batman. It's cheesy, it's fucking wild, but where else can you see Batman battering a shark with anti-bat shark spray? Oh, sorry, anti-shark bat spray? Or run the bit with a bomb, trying to dispose of a bomb while there's nuns and Wayne's playing a bit, and it's amazing. It's really fun. Caesar Mel's a really fun Joker. Burt Just Meredith's a really fun Penguin. It's a really fun time. And if you hate Batman 66, you just don't like fun. I don't know if I can put it in like the top. We'll put it in top tier now, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe put it in top of Pretty Good. Next up we have Tim Burton's Batman, which has Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton playing Batman himself. I'm not hot in this movie. The music's good, it looks amazing. Michael Keaton does a really fun job as Batman, but Batman's killing everyone left and right. I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it as much as other people like it. It's probably in the... I'll keep it in Pretty Good. It's a good Batman movie. It's maybe just not... It's like... Maybe other ones have came in front of it. But anyway, now we have Batman and Harley Quinn, which was an animated movie that came out, I want to say about 2016 roughly. It's using the Bruce Timm designs from the animated show. I can't remember if it's in continuity with the animated show, but it's set after the whole adventures and Harley Quinn's moved away. Was the first Lego movie in the list, because Batman was in it. It is not on the list. But the first Lego movie, we'll say I like it but as much as the Lego Batman movie, so we'll put that a bit there. The thing is, the Batman Harley Quinn is pretty good. It's alright. I like Tara Strong's Harley Quinn. It's got some weird Bruce Timmisms about it, and by that I mean Bruce Timm is horny as fuck. So yeah, it's got a lot of really weirdly horny scenes in it, and it just ends like, spoiler alert boys. Basically, you think that basically he starts working with Harley Quinn because they're trying to find Poison Ivy, because they think Poison Ivy's the one behind everything, but it's Floronic Man, who is like a kind of similar villain. And at the end, they go, "Oh, we can't beat him. There's nothing we can do." And then Harley Quinn goes, "He's a plant. Couldn't you just burn him?" And the movie literally just ends. It's really fucking weird. Harley does have a fun musical number though, so I can't put it in. Probably about Fine. I want to say. Yeah, I'd say top of Fine. What one is this? Let's have a wee gander. This is Batman and Robin. Oh, this is the film, like the serials. I've not seen these because these predate like any of the movies, predate even the 60s show. This was like the Flash Gordon shit, you'd see before movies. I've not seen them. I know the first guy to ever play Batman was a guy called Lewis Wilson. That's about it. Right, boys. Here's the hot take. So I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna put it down here. I'll keep moving the ones I've not seen to the bottom. Batman and Robin. I seen this movie when it came out when I was very young, and you know what, boys? I actually kind of like it. Yes, it's cheesy. Yeah, it's stupid, but it's very. I was gonna say it's very bright and colourful because there was a daft wee Wayne way, But I enjoy it. I think it's got a lot more personality than fucking Batman Forever does. I think it's a lot more fun than most comic book movies nowadays. And George Clooney should have been a better Batman. That's what I was gonna say. I like it better than I was about to click on my OBS thinking that was a tier maker thing. I'm gonna put it in Fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. A lot of people are like, "This is the worst movie ever made." I have seen much worse movies. Believe me, I've seen inappropriate comedy. Now, next up, we're getting into the DVD sort of straight to DVD ones. So this isn't canonic. I should say this isn't in like order. So we have Batman Bad Blood. I remember this one being alright. I watched, I made basically a big marathon of all the DC animated movies, and they either go from being to alright. I remember this one being fine. This one features Batwoman, which I'm always down for. Batwoman. Batwoman is fucking awesome. Put bottom of fine. Batman vs Taylor Swift. Oh, here we go. Batman Forever. This is, I fucking hate this movie. I think Val Kilmer's the worst Batman. I hated Jim Carrey. It's mainly because I'm not a fan of Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey in movies like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and all that. But see, when he's being manic Jim Carrey, I hate it. And I don't think anything really... I'll put this movie... Is it in the worst? Yeah, fuck it. Put it in the worst. Fuck Batman Forever. Also, the game was fucking shite. I got a game with my PS1. Someone gifted it to me and it was fucking dog shit. Even as a Wayne, I was like, this game's not fucking good, boysies. It's like the weird Mortal Kombat type. Anyways, Gotham Knight. So Gotham Knight is... Oh, I'm trying to remember what they... It's like an anthology movie. And it's all... Basically, it's just a bunch of different animation studios do short stories based on Batman. There's a kind of similar animated, like, one episode of the Batman animated series kind of like this, but Batman Gotham Knight's pretty good. It's not, like, amazing, and that mainly because it's in short movies, but some of the animation's absolutely breathtaking. They've done a similar thing with the Matrix, with Animatrix, Halo Legends, something similar with Star Wars Visions, which I really like Star Wars Visions, but I'm going to put it pretty good. Top of pretty good, I'd say. Batman Hush. So, Hush is one of my favourite stories. They adapt it kinda closely, but the animation is just so flat and it's just kind of lifeless. And it's at this point because I love the Hush story. The Hush story is what got me into. They got me into reading the Batman comics as you go. You know, it's a really good introduction to the comics. Batman Hush, because it kind of just every character that will pop up in Batman kind of pops up in that story. It's a really fun run. And also, I kind of like Hush. I don't think... Did they ever meet his potential when they introduced him? No, like... The thing is, Batman Hush just sets up as a whodunit. Like, who's the mastermind behind it. It's fine. The ending's not the best, but it's a good story. I really like the story. The Batman Hush adaptation is fine, though. It's fine. Batman Ninja. Oh, boys, I'll tell you, I had a fucking great time with this. The animation, it's like 3D animation. It's absolutely beautiful. They have some really fun redesigns in it. And yeah, I had a great time with it. Batman Ninja, highly recommend. If you ever want to see Batman fighting a fucking giant Joker mech suit thing, it's a good time. But my main thing that sticks in mind is the redesigns, which will put it in pretty good. Then we have Batman and Robin, Return of the Caped Crusaders, which was like a sequel to the 60s show. The movie itself isn't fantastic, but it's more for sentimental value. It's fine, but it's more just you're seeing Adam West's Batman again, you know? You're hearing Burt Ward as Robin and some people doing voices similar to it, but it's fun, you know? It's good to hear them again, so it's in the fine category, I'd say. I'd put it above... that's the thing, I'll put Hush above Bad Blood, because Bad Blood I don't have any... I can't really remember much about it, apart from Batwoman was there. Batman Returns. Batman Returns doesn't feel like a Batman movie, mainly because Batman's not in it as much. It's more based around fucking, like, Catwoman and Penguin, who are really fun performances. Christopher Walken's there. It's super violent. Like, fuck me, it's the movie that actually cost Tim Burton the Batman, third Batman movie, because they made a deal with McDonald's. And McDonald's like, oh, we'll make a bunch of toys based around this movie and then we'll promote it. And then it came out and it's like, this is super violent. This is way too fucked up for kids, you know? But Batman Returns, it's in the top of fine, I'd say. Danny DeVito's Penguin performance is very good. They never, I don't feel they've ever done Catwoman right apart from maybe in the Rob Pattinson one, but we'll get to that. Right, here we go. We're getting into another animated one, but this is this was around the Batman, the New Adventure of Batman. What's it? Batman, Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero. I find this one's pretty good. It's this is one I've not seen in quite a while, but it's based in the continuity of the animated series, Kevin Conroy's Batman, and the Mr. Freeze from the animated series was fucking class. Heart of Cold is one of the best episodes of TV I've seen fucking ever. It's really, really good. And I remember that movie being pretty good. It's not like Oscar winning or that. It's just good. It's like a longer. I think it was only like an hour long. I want to say it's not. It's just like a longer episode. It's fun. Under the Red Hood. Under the Red Hood is a really good adaptation of that story. Really, really good. Who can top Arnie though? I can't remember who voiced him in the. But Mr. Freeze had some really cool adaptations of him. I don't hate Arnie. Actually, no. I'll put Under the Red Hood just in pretty. Oh, actually, I don't. Under the Red Hood's very good. Oh, where do I put Under the Red Hood? Under the Red Hood's I'm sick. I'm really sick of the Red Hood story getting adapted because there was a time where that's all they done. It was in Who's the Gotham Knight? Oh, I wonder. Oh, you know. But spoilers for Gotham Knight, boys. Arkham Knight. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, Under the Red Hood. That was the first time I think quite a lot of people came by a story. John DiMaggio voices the Joker in it, which is a strange one, but it kind of works. And they do the story justice. They cut out the whole weird Superboy Prime punching reality thing, which happened in the comics. They kind of just go, it was which is kind of what they've done now in continuity. They kind of go, yeah, it was a Lazarus Pit that brought Jason Todd back. But aye, it was really, really good, really fun time. Batman versus Dracula. This is from the Batman TV show, which was a funny animated show, kind of cool redesigns. I remember, was it Robert Englund voiced the Riddler? It was something like that. No, was it who voiced the Riddler? And I've not got my phone on me. Actually, no, I do. Here we go. Who was it voiced the Riddler in the Batman? I want to say Robert Englund, but I can't think. Anyway, Batman vs Dracula is pretty fun. It's what you get in a tin. Batman vs Dracula. Batman fights Dracula and he gets a zombie Joker in it. Not a zombie Joker, a vampire Joker. It's fine. I'll say fine. Actually, no, I'll put it in pretty good. It's pretty good. Batman's overall had a pretty good time, but there's going to be some shiters that we run into, boys. The Batman Riddler actor. No. Oh, not Paul Dano. Animated. I forgot that one was called The Batman as well. My phone's just animated. Here we go. It was not the Joker. Oh, I've clicked on that and I was confused, going like, right, Riddler. Right, no, John Glover voiced him in the animated show. It was it was Robert Englund. I was right. Anyway, on that tangent, Batman versus Robin. So this was this is based off the Son of Batman, which comes first here, so we'll better do Son of Batman first. So Son of Batman's based on the Grant Morrison run, and Batman vs Robin kind of comes into that. Son of Batman's from the animated series. It's animated sort of DC animated universe. It's fine. Introduces Jason Todd as Robin, which no Jason Todd, sorry, excuse me. Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne's a good Robin. But Son of Batman's it's fine. It's up there with Bad Blood. Batman versus Robin's the same. It's it's the sort of DC the DC animated universe, which had some really good stuff like the Teen Titans and Justice League. That ended with Apocalypse War really well, but these ones were just fine. Batman vs Robin is the Court of the Owl storyline, which again it was alright. But boys, here we go to a personal favourite line: Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. And you know what? I'd put this up there with that. I had a fucking great time with this. It's just a really like the Ninja Turtles meet Batman. Have a great time. The comic's really fun as well. And then Shredder and the Foot Clan unleash this the Ooze and Arkham Asylum, and all the Batman villains become big sort of mutants. It's really fun. It's just fun. There's no other way I can say it. Batman meets Ninja Turtles. And then we get a Jokerized Shredder at the very end, which, boys, I want a sequel. Come on, give me a sequel. I know there's comic book sequels, but give me a movie sequel. Batman vs. Two-Face, I have not seen. That's one that's based off of the 60s show as well. I'll move that was a sequel to the Return to the Cape Crusaders, which I've not seen, and I was fine with the first movie, so I'm happy just leaving it at that. But anyway, Batman Year One, really good adaptation of a really, really good story. Man, it's a shame Frank Miller written some really good Batman and then just had some shite, a lot of shite afterwards, because he written Year One, he written Dark Knight Returns, but Year One was about, I want to say, just after Crisis on Infinite Earths, which was like basically everything that we put into Batman kind of came from that story, and it's really fucking good. It's a really good adaptation. Bryan Cranston's a great Commissioner Gordon, and I highly recommend the Year One movie. Also read the book. Right, Batman Begins. Ooh, Batman Begins. I've got mixed feelings about this movie. I like Cillian Murphy's Batman. No, Batman, sorry. I like Cillian Murphy's Scarecrow, so I'm misspeaking a lot here because I'm very tired. I don't like Liam Neeson's Ra's al Ghul. I hate how bad the action scenes are. They're filmed really close in. You can't really make out what's going on. And I hate Christian Bale's Batman voice. It gets a bit better. Christian Bale becomes a better Batman as he goes. But Batman Begins, it's a bit rough. I like the whole Batman using fear thing. They delve really deep into that. But I'm just not big on Batman. People love Batman Begins. They really like it's pretty high up in the fucking like IMDb 100, I want to say, or 250, whatever you want to call it. I think these movies are a bit overrated. I'll put it in fine, because I can't say it's any worse than Batman and Robin. I can't say it's worse than that. Oh, but things I can say it's worse. Batman versus Superman in the fucking bin. Speaking of Dark Knight Returns, let's get that Batman without any context. Like, this thing, Batman works in Dark Knight Returns because they kind of fill in that he's had years of like being broken down and shit. And then we have this edgy Batman who's fucking murdering cunts left and right. Ben Affleck should have been a good Batman. Really should have been a good Batman. His performance is good, but fuck me, the Zack Snyder shit in it is awful. Batman's branding people, Batman's murdering cunts, it's awful. And let's be honest, the fight ending with Martha, how do you know that name? Martha, and then he throws the kryptonite thing away, he goes, "Argh!" But he throws it away somewhere that you can't get it, so then Lois Lane has to do a big fucking dive to go get it. It's fucking shite, and then Doomsday pops up. Batman vs Superman is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. And the ultimate cut doesn't make it any better. Mind when Lex Luthor blows something up with a jar of piss? Joffrey was in Batman Begins. I forgot about that. He's like a wee kid that Batman rescues. Oh, Catwoman. Oh. Catwoman, I had a fucking great time watching Catwoman. I nearly cried laughing at some points. But Catwoman's awful. It's so bad. It's the only thing it's got in common with the character is the fucking name, because the story's completely different. Everyone's completely it's dog shit, absolute dog shit. But I like that Halle Berry turned up to the Razzies to get her award and made a big. Oh, it was so. Halle Berry's a good sport. I like Halle Berry, but Catwoman. I'll put it at the top of Frank Miller's All-Star Batman and Robin, because I can have fun with this movie. I cannot have fun with this movie. Anyway, Gotham by Gaslight. I thought it was a fun wee adaptation of Elseworlds. A lot of the Elseworlds stories are kind of throwaway. Gotham by Gaslight's kind of fun reimagining where Batman's hunting down Jack the Ripper. It's fine. It's from the DC animated universe, so the animation's just not as risky, if you know what I mean. That's what I don't want to say risky, but seeing like Gotham Knight, where did I put Gotham Knight? Here, or Batman Ninja, the animation's absolutely fucking amazing. When they really take risks and they really try different things, while the DC animated movie, like these ones, the animation's just kind of a bit flat. But Gotham by Gaslight's probably one of the better ones from that one. That's purely almost down to the strength of the story. Gotham by Gaslight's a pretty good wee story. I like it. At least Ty Baker got a star in the best movie ever made many years later. Moonfall, of course, that's set up for it. Batman Assault on Arkham. So this is set in the Arkham universe. It's not really a Batman. It's close to like a Suicide Squad movie. it's fine. I don't know what else to say apart from it's fine. Like, I put it in the not great pile. It's fine. Actually, I'll keep it the rest of the ones. It's okay. So Arkham's okay. It's got some fun stuff. King Shark's fun in it. That's about all I can really say about it, you know. Joker. So Joker has a. That's the thing. Joker came at 1 Oscars. Everyone said it was amazing. I think it's. What? How do I say this? It's like all the shit that's good in it is stuff that's came from our movies. Things like King of Comedy, Taxi Driver. You know. Like, I can't deny that Joaquin Phoenix, or Joaquin, however you fucking say his name, Joaquin, whatever it is, I can't say that he's not a good actor, because he acted really good in that, but I just had a miserable time watching this movie. I'm putting it not great. Yep, that's my hot take. Joker, I did not enjoy. I thought it was just edgy, and it was just, it was a really grim movie. And it wasn't even grim, like, it wasn't even like again, all the stuff that was good in it is stuff that I can see in other movies, stuff that I see just been lifted, you know? Anyways, the Lego Batman movie. What a fucking joy. There is a line where Dick Grayson introduces himself to Batman and he says, "Oh, the kids call me Dick," and Bruce Wayne goes, "Kids can be so cruel." 10 out of 10. Lego Batman's top pretty good. Fucking great time watching that movie. It's just really fun. It's Batman learning to be a father figure, I guess. It's really fun. It's, again, the animation, fucking amazing. Like, the Lego movie as well. The animation is absolutely breathtaking. I kind of wish they didn't have the bit at the end where it's like every Warner Bros. Villain comes out at the end, you know, because it gets a bit fucking Space Jammy. But just as a, like, if it was just focusing on just the Batman villains, I love how deep it gets with the references and but deep with the characters, like how Clock King pops up and fucking Condiment King. Nick Cage was Superman, right? I think that was in Teen Titans Go. I don't think it was him. I think it was. I'm just gonna look up who it was. I think it was your. I don't want to say Channing Tatum. I'm just gonna look it up now. I think it's Channing Tatum, but. Who was, but the guy who voiced Batman was actually really, I really loved him in this movie. Will Arnett's a really fun Batman. Michael Cera was a fun Robin. And Zach Galifianakis was a good Joker as well. I'm just scrolling through. This fucking cast is mental. Ralph Fiennes was Alfred. Jenny Slate was Harley Quinn. Yeah, Channing Tatum was Clark Kent. Aye, Lego Batman was really good. Mask of the Phantasm. Fucking love Mask of the Phantasm. I remember getting this when it came out on video, on Global Video, and my weekend was fucking made. I watched it, I want to say, about 5 or 6 times in that one weekend. It felt like remember I said some of the other ones were kind of direct to DVD and they felt like just longer episodes. This one felt like a fucking movie. It felt like a big deal. It's probably, see if it was one episode of TV, it'd be one of the best episodes of the Batman animated series. And Batman animated series is fucking amazing. So, Mask of the Phantasm, also I remember the toys being really cool, like the actual Phantasm villain himself being really fucking cool. And it's probably Mark Hamill's best performance as the Joker. And also Kevin Conroy's as Batman. Mask of the Phantasm is fucking amazing. Put it top tier, probably, yeah, tippest of top. Batman and the Mystery of the Batwoman. Unfortunately, it's where, like, this one's still good, but this is where we get to the more sort of direct-to-DVD, sort of longer episode one. It's fine. It's probably, I'll put it about here, I'd say, yeah. Again, Kevin Conroy's Batman. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's just not. I think the problem is it came right after Mask of the Phantasm, and Mask of the Phantasm was fucking amazing. Anyway, Batman Beyond or Batman of the Future: Return of the Joker. Well, this I don't know if this is no, it's not a finale of Batman Beyond, but Batman Beyond is fucking amazing. I love Batman Beyond, but I think I like Batman Beyond just a bit more than the Batman animated series. Batman Beyond is something else, and this movie is fucking awesome. They treat Joker like the biggest deal in the world. That's what I like. I hate when people overuse a Joker, but see if you treat him like the New 52 done this right. Not much I'll say about the New 52 was good, but the way they use the Joker was really good. But he turns up and suddenly it's this massive. People are terrified. People are, oh fuck, it's like, you know, it's this big fucking deal. And then there's a bit in the middle of it. I want to say it's maybe 10-15 minutes, and it's probably 10-15 minutes of the best animated stuff with Batman ever. And it's a flashback with what happened with Joker and why Batman gave up on the Robins and gave up with Batgirl. It's fucking amazing, so fucking good. Yeah, put up there. Batman Beyond Return of Joker's fucking class. I should watch all of Batman Beyond. It's so fucking good. That's my biggest recommendation. That's the new Batman and Scooby-Doo crossover. I've not seen that one. I think that was the one that was unreleased, and Warner Bros. Had to, like, it got leaked, so they released. No, that was a crypto movie. What is this one? Is this Scooby-Doo and Batman? I've not seen this one, but I have seen the Scooby-Doo episode that crossed over with Batman and Robin, the old animated series, like really old one. So I imagine it's good. It's a Scooby-Doo fucking animated show, animated movie. It'll probably be good. Right, so we have Batman and Superman Public Enemies, which is based off Public Enemies, which is a decent wee story. It involves a President Luthor. There's a Suicide Squad. No, it's not a Suicide Squad. It's the Justice Society is going after Batman and Superman. They're made outlaws, and suddenly there's a mech at the end of it. It's pretty wild. But overall, it's in the fine tier, I'd say. I put it... What I'll do is I'll move Goth by Gaslight up here. And Public Enemies, about here, I'd say, yeah. Apocalypse, on the other hand, isn't as good. Apocalypse focuses more on Superman and Supergirl, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, I'm not complaining about that. It's just overall the story's not as good. It does feature, I forget his name, Andre Brauter, the guy who plays Captain Holt in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who's really good. He voices Darkseid. But Batman's not in it a lot. I'm not complaining about it. I don't mind Batman not being in a lot of it, because I think Batman's overused quite a lot. But I much prefer Superman as a character, but it's fine. I think it's better than Public Enemies, I'd say. But so I'll put it a bit there, but it's like neck and neck. They're about the same, Right, the Batman Robin serials, not seen. Dark Knight Returns. Right. Remember I said, so Frank Miller has written some god-awful shit, but see when he strikes gold, he's fucking class. So they released this in 2 parts. I think the first part is maybe a little bit stronger, because it's mostly about Carrie Kelly learning about, talking, because she's a big Batman fangirl, and Batman's been gone for years. And it's about Batman getting this fire lit back under him, and Bruce Wayne deciding, fuck it, no, I've got one more run in me as Batman. And it's really good. It's really fucking good. Is this part 1? Let's have a look. This is part 1. I think part 1 just ekes out a bit better. But part 2 is fucking class as well, because that has a really good Joker performance. I can't remember who voices Joker in that. But again, it is very close to the comic, and the comic is considered one of the best comics of all time. Probably kind of for a reason, And there's a reason The Dark Knight Strikes Back, which is a sequel, was so fucking hated because it's dog shit compared to it. But anyway, I'll put it in the top tier as well, and it's just... Yeah, see how it goes a bit. So if it's closer there, it's higher ranking. Right, now we have The Dark Knight Rises. It's so emotional. Nah, it's shite. I was so disappointed with this movie, because I was like, right, we're getting Bane. I really like Bane. Bane's one of my favourite characters. Tom Hardy, it's a good choice. I wasn't crazy in the redesign. I know you can't have him cutting about with a lucha mask. I liked the breathing apparatus, that was kind of cool. I didn't mind his mad Sean Connery voice, I didn't mind that. I hated how he was just a goon, which worked for the mastermind of the whole plot. I thought the whole thing was messy. Bruce Wayne suddenly gets over a broken back like nobody's business. There are plot holes that you can drive a fucking truck through, and that usually doesn't bother me, plot holes, but I don't know, and everything felt super fucking rushed, But I didn't like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I'm gonna put it not great tier. And like the fight scenes, this is the thing. The fight scenes aren't great, but I think that's big. I don't know. It's just like there's so many bits you can see, so many whiffed hits, and don't get me wrong, I don't want stuntmen fucking battering each other, but see when you can see there's like massive like like you see they're clearly not hitting each other. It kind of takes you out the bit a little bit, you know. That's not big, but anyways, as well, I just don't like Batman Dark Knight Rises. Oh, have I got a lot to say about this one? So, Alan Moore written The Killing Joke, which is basically what everyone accepts the origin of the Joker as. Fair enough. But not only did they, but the problem is The Killing Joke's a short. It's a short comic, you know. You don't know how you can get that out to a full movie. They decide to put in a bit where Batman is sleeping with Batgirl. It didn't make sense. Basically, you follow her for the first, I would say, third of the movie, and the only reason you do that is so you can be sad when she gets shot. It's fucking horrible. They brought back fucking I can't remember, was Kevin Conroy in it? I can't remember if Kevin Conroy was in it, but I know Mark Hamill's in it, and they've wasted them in this movie. It's big woman in fridges syndrome. They fucking ruined the relationship with Batman and Batgirl. It's awful. And that was stuff they added in, so it wasn't Alan Moore put that in. In fact, I really like the Killing Joke comic. Really fun. But the Killing Joke movie is down there. What was it you're upset about, Sean? Was it you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, it's Women in Fridges syndrome. So basically, Gail Simone written a thing which was Women in Fridges because basically women in comic books were just made to be victims so that men could feel bad. It comes from a thing with Kyle Gardner, who's one of the Green Lanterns, whose girlfriend was introduced only for a couple of issues later to be cut up and put in a fridge by a bad guy. And she written this big whole thing going like, yeah, this is fucking shit, this needs to stop. And it's a thing in comic books where it's kind of like Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, all those people exist, or at least existed at one point just so they can get kidnapped and Spider-Man can feel sad about it, you know? It's... How'd they fit the giraffe in? They taken the giraffe out and they... You know what I mean, sure. But next up we have a two-parter, another one of these, of The Long Halloween. Long Halloween's famously one of the best Batman stories. I thought this adaptation done it justice. It's... Again, I'm trying to remember who voices Batman. It's probably in the Pretty Good Owl, I'd say that. It's... Problem is, I've read the book tons of times, and there's that many shows and that many movies that just take things from The Long Halloween that I'm kind of watching it going, I've kind of seen this before. Like, no. It's just because there's, like, The Long Halloween, like, there's a lot of shit that's in it that's been used for, like, The Dark Knight, fucking The Batman. But Calendar Man's fucking class. And that's basically it. There's a serial killer going about killing people depending on the days of, like, which how do I say it? About days, and then they go to Calendar Man, and they do have a whole sort of Hannibal Lecter thing with them where Batman's working with Calendar Man to try and figure out. It's really good. Read The Long Halloween. Watch it if it's more accessible, but I'd read the comic instead. The Dark Knight. So I'm not a big fan of Christian Bale's Batman, as you can see, but this movie is carried by, I'll say, 3 performances. Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon, Aaron Eckhart as Harvey Dent, and Heath Ledger as a Joker. Because even though I've been saying I think Mark Hamill's the best Joker, I think this is the best on-screen Joker. Like, just as a single performance, it's so fucking good. And Batman's not in it a crazy amount, so we don't have to put up with it, you know, that Christian Bale does. But not a hot take to say this movie's fucking amazing, and it plays more Abbott Jared Leto Joker. Actually, Suicide Squad's not on this, but I'll blame this for that. I'll blame... where's Suicide Squad? In the bin. It's so far down you can't see it. But what we'll do is we'll put The Dark Knight up there. The only drawback for the whole movie is Christian Bale's Batman voice. Thing is, I like Christian... I thought I added the Flash. Give me 2 seconds, boysies. Oh no, take it back, boys. There we go. There's some movies that I added, but I forgot to actually add them. I'm a silly boy. But what we'll do is Suicide Squad, bin. Suicide Squad's fucking shit. Awful. Is it worse than... Yes. No, it's not. It's not as bad as Killing Joke. Do I like it better than Batman vs Superman? Suicide Squad's worse, I'd say, yeah. The Injustice movie. It's there. Batman Solo Dragon. Pretty fun. I'll put it about here. It goes into, it's more of Batman teaming up with who's the hero he teams up with, but it's more like a weird kung fu movie. It's pretty fun. But I'm sure Matt ignorance here when it comes to DC, because I'm bigger into Marvel than I'm DC. Batman Soul of the Dragon. Just scrolling down. Batman teams up with Lady Shiva, who's like Lady Shiva and Bronze Tiger, who are kind of like kung fu heroes in the DC universe. Pretty good. Good wee movie. It's very different. That's what I liked. It's very different to our Batman movies we've had. Put it about here, yeah. The Flash. Not great. I would put actually. Yeah, fuck it. Nah. Michael Keaton's Batman kind of drags it up, but fuck me, it's just everything that's wrong with comic book movies nowadays. Everything, absolutely everything that's wrong with it. When it comes to the rubbery fucking CGI fight scenes, the thing is, I was in shock at that scene, going like, oh my god, this looks awful. It's weirdly fun. Don't get me wrong. It's like when Flash is doing his Flash things. Ezra Miller's, I don't have to get into that. Ezra Miller being Ezra Miller. But I put it down to everything that's wrong in modern comic book movies. And I will just say, thank fuck, we're at the end of the DC EU, whatever it's called, the fucking Gunverse, whatever you want to call it. The only good thing to come out was Shazam, the first one, and the Suicide Squad was fucking class. Anyways, we'll end on The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I went into this one not quite sure, but Matt Reeves, you're a genius, because this is the best on-screen Batman outside of Kevin Conroy. When it comes to live action, I think Robert Pattinson's the best one. I'll put that up there. I think this movie's fucking amazing. It made the Riddler scary. Riddler's always been a villain that does my tits in as like a weird annoying character, but they made him scary. Can't believe it. It's fucking class. Rob Pattinson's Batman's amazing, and they had an arc that I've never seen with Batman where he needs to learn. He's like, I can't use fear, I need to be a symbol of hope now. And that's the whole arc of the movie. It's so fucking good. Go watch it. Go watch The Batman with Matt Reeves. It'll eventually get a sequel because both those boys are very busy. But, it's so fucking good. It's probably, again, Andy Serkis's Alfred. Also, there has not ever been a bad Alfred, but Andy Serkis's Alfred was very good. And I loved the whole... It looked really sort of like, I think Gotham goes through stages. I like the sort of decrepit gothic Gotham. The one in this looked fucking great. It looked really decrepit. It looked really horrible. Kind of why they shot it in Glasgow at some points, It's fun. It's a good thing that, like, oh yeah, your city's great for looking like a shitty slum, Can't remember who's Alfred, and they're just like, oh, it's your man for the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and is it Jeremy Irons? It is Jeremy Irons. But aye, so these ones I've not seen, so I'll leave them down here. But aye, in the very bottom we have Batman the Killing Joke, Suicide Squad, Batman vs Superman, Batman Forever, and Catwoman. I'm not going through everything. I'll just scroll slowly up so you can have a wee look at what's in the tier list. And in the very best, we have The Dark Knight Returns, parts 1 and 2. We have Batman Year 1. We have Under the Red Hood. We have Batman from the Future, or Batman of the Future, sorry. The Return of the Joker, or Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. Then we have Batman Mask of the Phantasm. We have The Dark Knight. And in number 1, in my opinion, we have The Batman. Now the real question is about detective. Batman or FBI agent Francis York Morgan. Did Batman ever turn into a big tree? I think not. But aye, boysies.